Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the video about how I was able to get a remote job and also how you can get one in any field you want. So to get started, I'll introduce myself. My name is Hadi and I'm a 19-year-old teenager based out of Lahore, Pakistan. I'm currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in computer science and I do have side passions which include videography, video editing, photography, photo editing and filmmaking and all that kind of stuff that comes alongside. I also have a YouTube channel called Review Box which I'll link down in the description below so you can check that out. The reason for mentioning the channel is that is where my video editing journey began. So back in 2020 when COVID was at its peak and everyone was at home and they were doing remote work or many people got laid off, my brother started a YouTube channel where he posted gaming videos and he screen recorded his phone and then he published those videos on YouTube. And I, a tech geek or you can say a tech guy, I was really inspired by some of the greatest YouTubers which are, MKBSD or Your Average Consumer, and some of them are also in Pakistan like Video Wali Sarkar and many others as well. I always wanted to create content but I never had that push. In 2020 I decided that I will start a YouTube channel. I did not have much tech and I didn't have any equipment to shoot with. I only had my phone. So with the help of my brother I basically made my first video about a phone which I used to shoot with, and from there then I had an iPad. I shot the review of that iPad and then I bought a mouse and so on and so forth. So this is how my channel began. With that said, that is where I started doing video editing and I started learning different techniques, how to use motion graphics, how to edit in Filmora, how to edit in Premiere Pro. I started off with Filmora because I thought that was a really good tool and that's also what my brother used, so I had that already with me in my machine and I learned a lot from YouTube as well. And that was when I had my summer vacations and my university hadn't started. I posted a lot of videos. I was doing 2 to 3 videos per week, which was a lot, and I was putting in a lot of time. Then my university started and I stopped posting. From 2020 to 2022, as of now, I have 300 plus subscribers and not a lot of videos. I had never imagined that I would ever be able to earn money from this skill, and I didn't even know that this was a skill. I was like, okay, I have a passion for video editing but I don't know if I'm skilled enough to call myself a video editor. So back in March of 2022 I have a society joined in my university called Freelance Force Society. So that's where I first met a person who was doing online freelancing. So I contacted him and then he told me that he outsources the work he gets. That is where I made my first 600 Pakistani rupees, which is not a lot of money, which is absolutely nothing. It was good for me because I didn't even imagine that I would be able to earn off the skill, and it took me 2 to 3 days, a lot of revisions as well. Of course I thought that was not good money, right? But I still did it. And also I would like to add that I was already creating content on my Instagrams. So I had 2 profiles, 2 accounts basically, one for photography and one for videography. So I was doing personal projects. I did perfume videos, car videos, cinematography type of things, and then I also did photography on my other account. So I linked those 2 below down in the description as well, so you can check those out. In my 3rd semester in 2022, or it was 2021 actually, that's when one of my teachers told us to you guys should make profiles on online platforms like Rosie.pk, Indeed.com and other platforms like Fiverr, and you should sell some skill that or you should start learning skills and adding them to your profile, so that will help you earn money or that may be able to get you clients. I did not have much experience or I did not have any skills in programming, but I did have skills in video editing. So I firstly posted my gigs on Fiverr, but as you all know that the market is already very saturated there. I wasn't able to get any customer. And one more thing is that in my 3rd semester or 4th semester rather, I had also joined the media club and photography club at my university. I in media club was covering events. I was editing videos for them. I made up a resume. I added my experience, my skills, the softwares I was able to use. In my experience I had video editing for media club at my university, and then I had personal projects which I had done for myself, which I posted on my Instagram. That is what my resume looked like. And then in like maybe a month ago in October or before October, I saw this job on Indeed.com. So this is how I got to know about this job, which was based in US. Then I had an interview, and after the first interview, things went well. The person gave me a video which I edited. It took about a month to do that because there were a lot of revisions. So I did that, and on and on and on. And now it's currently 14th November today, and today is the first day of my job. This is my process, my journey, which I went through to get my first job. So now comes the part that how you can get your first job in anything you want. So the first thing is that you need to have some experience, right? And it is not necessary that you have some experience, but it is better that you have some experience. That will, have a good impact on your job application. What you can do for experience is that even though, let's suppose, nobody hires you, you can do personal projects. Like for example, I did personal projects with not the intention of getting hired or doing a job, but only because I liked creating content, creating videos, editing them. What you can do is that you can build up your Instagram page, or you can make you can use any other platform which you think might be, useful for that. You can use LinkedIn, anywhere you can just throw your content. So whenever you want to show something to someone, you can just send them the link to your profile. So you can create personal projects, and you can use them to elevate your application, or you can use that to have some content on your application whenever you get a chance to apply at a job. With that out of the side, you can try to do some free work, like if your friends want a video edited, so you can do that for them for free, or you can get anyone to work for some time for free, because that thing might cost you your investment in terms of money, in terms of time, but that will have a good impact on your job application. What this all basically means is that the first step will be your resume building, right? Or you can say your CV building, like to get enough stuff to put on your CV when you're applying for any job, right? And the next step you can do is that you can invest in your equipment. Like if you are doing video editing, the most important equipment is the gear you use for video editing, like your laptop or your computer. So you can save and invest for that. And if you aren't able to do any savings, or if you don't have pocket money, you can borrow things from your friends for some time, because I know people who have done this. Like you guys might know Elliot Choi. He started this channel while in university by borrowing his friend's camera. So that is how he started off with a YouTube channel, and now he has over 1 million subscribers, which is a big thing. Never hesitate to start out, just put out content, and nevertheless, however it is, like this is my first video for this channel, and I know the quality will be not like in comparison to a video that will be years later. So this is why I'm putting out this video, because if I will wait for perfection to come, it will take me years, and then I won't ever be able to film all this which I'm doing right now, right? Because that is a very important thing. Most of us wait for the perfect moment to come, and that is what stops us from getting started at all. If you will keep waiting for the perfect moment, it will never come. I currently have an iPhone 6s Plus. I have this temporarily. I have an iPhone 11 Pro that is not with me right now, but if I were to wait for that phone to be with me right now, I would have to wait a number of days, and I wouldn't be able to shoot this video, which will be basically around my first day of my job. Like I'm not covering my first day, how it went and what I did. It's basically a video made on this day for the purpose of telling you how to get a job for yourself, right? The thing is that let's take an example of my computer. I have an old laptop. It's of my brother's, so I'm using it. It's 6 years old, but it gets the job done. If I wait, that I will save money and I will buy an expensive, let's say $1,000 machine, I would have to wait for a lot of time, right? And that is the reason that you should start right now with whatever equipment you have. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope I was able to get something into your mind, and I was able to help you even a bit. That would be like a good enough thing for me. If I continue on, this video will go for another half an hour, so I'm going to end this video over here. It's currently around 5 p.m. I have to work on my studies and on other things as well, so I'm going to stop this video over here. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next one.